Hi, my name is Tim Jacobs, and I'm here at Anglers All today doing a demo on deer hair tying. Just a quick introduction of myself. I'm a member of Whiting Farms Pro Team Demo Tires, and I'm also a member of Regal Pro Staff. So we're going to look at deer hair today. And so let's begin with the hair itself. Hair basically falls into three general categories. The first one is your small early season hair that you use for all your little hair wing dun patterns like your Comparaduns. The second hair is often labeled all-purpose deer hair. Sometimes it's labeled as humpy hair. It's kind of a mid-season hair. What you're looking at with this hair is you're really getting some really nice fine tips on the hair for doing collared flies like all your little hopper patterns and muddler minnows, that type of fly pattern. And then when you start talking about larger flies like your warm water patterns, like deer hair bass bugs, big divers for muskie, pike, that type of thing, what you're doing is you're looking for your spinning hair. Now this hair is your later season hair. You can see that when you look at the material, you don't have quite as fine a tip as you do on the mid-season hair, but you can see how the shanks of the hair is a lot longer. So one of the things you want to do when you select hair is you want to select the correct hair for the purpose that you're trying to achieve with your fly. When you select hair, one of the things you want to look at is when you look at the actual individual bunch of hair, one of the things you can see is you see the little crinkle in the hair itself. The crinkle in the hair is actually little air cells in each individual strand of hair, and that's one of the things that keeps the deer warm. It's an insulating thing, but what we do in fly tying is we take advantage of that hair, that little air cell, by compressing with thread, and then it flares. It'll flare. But there's a few things. One of the things I've found in doing demo tying with a lot of guys is a lot of guys will express a lot of frustration with it. And I think one of the first places to look at, there's a few other materials that we need to think about. One of the things is our thread. I tie with GSP gel spun thread. It's stronger for a given diameter than waxed nylon thread. If you take a look, this right here is a waxed nylon UTC 130, and there's a couple properties about gel spun that are different than your normal waxed nylon threads. If I come in here with my waxed nylon and I do about 5 wraps, notice the thread locks right onto the hook shank. However, if I do the same thing with the gel spun thread and I do a few wraps, notice it slips off. So along with gel spun, one of the things you need to have is you need to have some Zap-A-Gap. And you need to begin the thread and end the thread at the end of the fly by just brushing a little bit of Zap-A-Gap. The Zap-A-Gap will lock the thread onto the hook shank. So again, the three materials, pick good quality hair that's appropriate for the purpose. I think gel spun threads really make working with hair a lot easier, and you need Zap-A-Gap to lock the thread on at the beginning and at the end. So that's kind of where we start.